there. So today I'm making coffee cake banana bread muffins, and this is going to be a fun time because I'm basically doing 2/3 of this recipe. So there's going to be a lot of math involved. So let's just go ahead and start. So I put in 2 bananas in here, and it just says to go ahead and mash it, so I'm just going to mash it with my mixer. And then it wants me to add sugar, cinnamon, and salt once it's all mashed. So after the longest time trying to figure out math, I'm gonna put in 1/4 of a cup. Is that even right? We'll put almost 1/2 cup of sugar. I always tend to put a little bit less white sugar than most ingredients and recipes say, just because there's diabetes that runs in my family, so it's usually for my parents whenever it's like non-chocolate things that I'm making. Tells me 1 teaspoon of cinnamon, which honestly I'm just gonna go ham on this because we love cinnamon. And it does not say nutmeg, but I want to put in nutmeg because I think it'll help it. So, nutmeg. And then what else does it want me to put in? A little bit of salt. So it says 1/2 teaspoon of salt, so I'm just gonna put a little bit less than half, because who knows what 2/3 is of anything anymore. I think that'll be fine. And then we let it mix. So always remember to scrape the walls of your bowl so then everything can be incorporated. You kind of have to keep doing that like every few rotations because things can get lost and then it's not going to be evenly dispersed. See how pretty that is? If you can even see anything in that darkness. Yay. It smells great. So now we're going to do a little hack that maybe no one knows. And this is more for the vegans. So just a little vegan hack. If you have flax seeds, I don't know if you can see that, flax seeds, make flaxseed powder by just like grinding it in like a coffee grinder, and for every 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder it is 3 tablespoons of water, and that's your egg substitute. So you won't get like the rise that you want, but it'll still like combine everything like glue. So there's your 1 tablespoon of flaxseed powder. And then 1 2, 3. So yeah, there's your egg substitute. This is 1 egg. So now we're going to put the all-purpose flour and the baking soda in. I like to put it in a separate bowl first and then sift it, just so at least it's like a little bit more fluffier. So here is our flour and our baking soda. Simple. So I did rearrange a little bit, so you should be able to see this a little bit better. Math is very difficult when you're going by 2/3 and not half. So let's just add 1 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Let's also add our fake egg. Oops. I hope you enjoy that sound. And let's also add about 1/4 of a cup of vegetable oil. Honestly, this might be sunflower oil, but there's not too much of a difference. Like, you're not going to taste anything with these. So don't worry, as long as you're not having something that's like very, very strong in taste or pungent, you're fine. Just basically light colored oil, no olive oil. That's like the main thing. Let me try to get the rest of this fake egg. Fun. So you can see it all mixing and congealing. Then after it comes together a little bit more, we'll start adding in the flour. Honestly, it's not that much flour. Just gonna throw it all in. And then we scrape everything in again because you want everything to mix evenly. It smells so good. Don't eat it. You can definitely add nuts. You can add chocolate chips. You can add raisins if you feel so inclined. I actually need to add walnuts or pecans because I'm making this for my parents. So thanks for reminding me. double bagged up walnuts over here. So I'm pretty sure this entire thing is supposed to yield like about 12. The original recipe yielded 18 and it actually did get 18. So let's add a little bit more. It's for them. Mix it. And once it's all combined, you're done with this part. So this is basically the bottom layer of your muffins. Basically, the assembly is like 3 different layers in a sense. It is the main muffin, then it is the crumble topping, and then after it's all cooled down and everything, then the icing. So this part's done. Let's see if I can even take the bowl off this. Cool. So now we're gonna make the crumble topping. The actual recipe says melted butter, but I'm going to just try room temperature this time because I didn't really like fully how it came out last time, but that's a personal problem, so we don't need to worry about that. Throwing some cinnamon in there, brown sugar. It says half a cup, so let's shoot for 1/3 of a cup. That's roundabout math, I guess. And then what's the other thing? A cup of flour. So let's shoot for a 1/2 cup of flour. So let's put in a 1/2 cup of flour. And then we're gonna whisk it. And then I'm just gonna add some oats because it's who I am as a person. I love oats. Maybe this is why it told me to melt it. Whatever, it's fine. It wants to be crumbly. I don't know, I just know it says it's technically not supposed to be mushy. It's fine if it is, but we are having some fun today. Who else loves the sound? Let's say a little over 1/3 cup of oats. Because basically I'm that old lady that loves baking and we love putting oats in everything. It works for something. Cool, cool, cool. Let's assemble. So you missed my entire thing. Basically, you're taking the banana mixture and filling it to about 2/3 the way. And then you're gonna take the crumble mixture and just like cover the entire top. I accidentally didn't record it because I am not a professional. But don't worry about that. I'm just glad you missed all of my messiness of me trying to figure out words, because words are not my forte. So the oven is on 375, and we're gonna put this in for 30, I think 30, let's see. Nope, nowhere close to 30. 15 minutes. We don't need that, just throw it aside, and into the oven it goes. So this is not hard to touch anymore, which is great. So we're just going to remove these, and then we're going to make a drizzle for this. And it's really simple. It's just powdered sugar, milk, and a little bit of vanilla extract. And honestly, I might only put on like half of these because, like I said, I'm going to give these to my parents, and I'm probably just going to get yelled at if I put sugar on it because they're that particular. But, you know, you learn a lot from having parents that are diabetic, so just kind of keep that in mind if you know anyone that is diabetic. So I'm not going to measure this. I just want basically a drizzle that's like not too thick. Like that's the ultimate goal. So that is the powdered sugar. The vanilla. And then I'm just going to add a little bit of milk. You could add milk or heavy whipping cream. I mean, honestly, you could even put like coconut milk in there if you wanted. It's totally fine. Yes, I did just change bowls to figure out what's going on and make my life a little bit easier, and it's easier. That is damn sweet. Just gonna move to, let's do this one. And that one aside, and then the rest of these will get it because we're prioritizing. Really, I'm like too left-handed for this. Yes, this is directly on my stovetop, which is fine because I'm going to clean it, I swear. Cool. So these are done. I'm just gonna let them cool, and then we are done. Just don't mind that orifice that this little one has. So I made these to give away to people, which is why they're in two different Tupperware boxes. But so you can see like these two that are not glistening, they're the ones that I didn't put the glaze on, but the rest of them have it. It smells really great. I mean, it tastes really great, of course. I think the added walnuts and oats really makes it like very breakfast friendly too. Breakfast snack, I mean, honestly, I'd eat it anytime. So I hope you enjoyed. Just so you can tell I'm actually eating it right now. So yeah, make it yourself. Tell me what you did. I'm sure if you added apples or cranberries or something else to it, I'm sure it'd be great. Let me know what your add-in is. Thanks for watching.